What's good, gamers? Welcome back to BeBackGaming, where we dive deep into the hottest games with no filter, no fluff, just real talk. Today, we're scoping out Center Mass, Streets of Ramadi, a brand new sniper sim from Maximum Entertainment that's promising the most authentic SEAL sniper experience ever. Developed with input from former Navy SEAL sniper Brandon Webb, this game is all about precision, stealth, and high-stakes missions. But does it hit the mark, or is it a shot in the dark? Let's break it down. Oh, and full transparency, this is not a paid promotion. You're getting my honest take. Stick around for the full review, and let's get into it. Center Mass, Streets of Ramadi is a first-person tactical shooter that puts you in the boots of an elite SEAL sniper, built in collaboration with Brandon Webb, a former SEAL sniper instructor and author. This game aims to deliver a hyper-realistic simulation of modern combat. You'll go through sniper school, mastering long-range shooting, stalking, and tactical techniques before deploying to the war-torn streets of Ramadi, Iraq. The game boasts authentic weapon mechanics, dynamic missions, and cooperative gameplay, all set in environments inspired by real SEAL operations. It's not your typical run-and-gun shooter. This is about patience, strategy, and landing that perfect shot. Right off the bat, I was intrigued by the premise. A sniper sim that's not just about pulling the trigger, but actually simulating the life of a SEAL sniper. That's bold. Let's talk about what makes this game tick. The heart of Center Mass is its sniper mechanics, and let me tell you, they're intense. Every shot feels deliberate. You're manually adjusting your scope, accounting for wind, distance, and even ammo types. The ballistic system is no joke. Weather conditions like humidity or temperature can throw off your shot if you're not careful. It's not just point and shoot. You're milling targets, calculating ranges, and sometimes even building hides to stay concealed. The game rewards precision and punishes sloppiness, which is exactly what you'd expect from a SEAL-inspired sim. I'll be real, the learning curve here is steep. If you're used to arcade shooters like Call of Duty, this might feel overwhelming at first. My first few shots were way off because I didn't account for wind drift, but once you get the hang of it, landing a 1,000-meter shot feels so satisfying. That said, I wish the tutorial was a bit more forgiving for newbies. It throws you into the deep and fast. The missions in Center Mass are varied and keep you on your toes. You've got everything from special reconnaissance to Overwatch and high-value target neutralization. Each mission feels dynamic, with emergent events that force you to adapt. One minute you're stalking a target through Ramadi's urban sprawl. The next you're dealing with an ambush. The game does a great job of making you feel like a sniper in a real conflict, where every decision matters. Failure isn't just a game over. It feels like a tactical mistake you could have avoided. I love the mission variety, especially the recon missions, where you're gathering intel without being spotted. But here's my gripe. Some missions feel a bit repetitive after a while, especially the Overwatch ones. You're often just sitting in one spot, waiting for something to happen. It's realistic, sure, but it can drag if you're not in the mood for slow-paced gameplay. Visually, Center Mass is solid but not groundbreaking. The environments, based on real-world Ramadi, are detailed, with urban enclaves, open farm grounds, and dynamic lighting that adds to the immersion. Night missions with thermal scopes look particularly dope. The attention to detail in weapon models and animations is top-notch. You can tell they worked hard to make every bolt action feel authentic. However, some textures, especially in open areas, look a bit dated, and I ran into occasional frame drops on my rig. Even with recommended specs, for a sniper sim, the environments do their job well, setting the mood for high-stakes combat. But don't expect battlefield-level polish. This is a niche game, and the budget shows in some spots. Still, the atmosphere is gritty and immersive, which is what counts. One of the standout features is the co-op mode, where you team up with a spotter for missions. Coordinating with a friend to take down targets is awesome. One of you calls out ranges and wind adjustments while the other lines up the shot. It adds a layer of strategy that solo play doesn't have. The game supports online co-op, and the teamwork mechanics feel seamless when you're cinched up with a good partner. Co-op is where Center Mass shines. I played a few missions with my buddy, and it felt like we were in a real SEAL op. But fair warning, if you're playing with randoms, it can be hit or miss. Communication is key, and not everyone's got a mic. I'd love to see a better matchmaking system in the future. Let's sum it up with the pros and cons. Pros: incredibly realistic sniper mechanics that reward skill and patience. Immersive environments and a gritty atmosphere inspired by real SEAL ops. Co-op mode is a blast with the right partner. Varied mission types keep things fresh, mostly. Cons. Steep learning curve might scare off casual players. Some missions feel repetitive or overly slow. Graphics are good but not next-gen, with occasional performance hiccups. Solo play can feel isolating if you're not into the sniper mindset. So, is Center Mass Streets of Ramadi worth your time? If you're a fan of tactical shooters or love the idea of a realistic sniper sim, this game is a must-try. It's not perfect, the learning curve and occasional pacing issues might turn some folks off, but when it clicks, it's one of the most rewarding shooters I've played in a while. For casual gamers, it might be too niche, but for those who want to feel like a SEAL sniper, it delivers. I'm giving it a solid 8/10. What do you think? Are you hyped to try Center Mass, or is it not your vibe? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the convo going. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe to BeBackGaming, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. We've got more reviews, gameplay, and tips coming your way. Until next time, stay locked in, and I'll catch you in the next one.